So I call my boy and I'd be like, yo, click over and call bro, and click over and we'll end up with like, that's how we used to get ambushed. I got, this is a funny story, yo.
Okay.
Like I was real young though. Like I've never done this as an adult, but like I got.
Should be dead real. If you from the ghetto, then you understand. Shorty from the ghetto, but she pretty like a motherfucker. Ass out the here, she got titties like a motherfucker. Call them niggas bros, but not a one of them her blood brother. Daddy got killed, he wasn't there to give no hug to her. Mother wasn't quite a crackhead, but she did sniff coke inside a Newport, playing rummy and bid with. She used to try to sneak in the room with the little smile face. Mother told her take it upstairs, stay in the child place. Fast forward, now she 19, checking for telfare and looking for attention elsewhere, cause nobody else cared. Lacking real awareness, her mother raised her off welfare. She got a merchant off of Alibaba, now she sell here. She jacking niggas who could barely do for self. All she gotta see is some Cardi frames or a Louis belt. Yeah, and without no ethics involved, she removed the ethic of draws. She sucking sex in the bra, and that was rumors. They treat her like she Usher, don't pass the hookah, cause they don't really trust her. It's niggas from the city who will fuck her, but no more than that. Fucked a couple scammers and now that pussy is on the map. They call her nasty, call her dot, and it's all a fact. They call her every name in the book, but they don't call her back. So now she fucking on some nigga who from out of town. Ain't been around him long enough to see he not a clown. She cop his work, hold his rentals, even ride him round. She try to prove her loyalty so she can lock him down. He told her pull up at the Nordstrom that was next to Kohl's, like it was nothing. He ain't tell her he was selling poles. The nigga called to make sure it was going down. He said, chill, I'm pulling up in that Challenger right now. The nigga he was seeing don't know he was about to make a mess. Level 3 plated vest, working with the ATF. Now white boys jumping out on him, and they kinda close. He told her hit the gas and she listened. So they shot them both. 40-something shots through that car made her mother cry, but they was armed and dangerous though, so it was justified. Damn. Hold.
That turnaround was crazy.
You know, man, we mean business around here,
with
bro.
the color, the art, the marquee graphic and shit.
No problem, bro. Yo, what's up? We're back, guys. We got all three of us here now. How you guys doing?
I'm chilling, I'm vibing. How y'all doing?
Good to have you back, Naughty.
I know. Sorry, I had to take a week off real quick.
Yeah, we had a busy one the week before, so
Yeah.
you know, had to get back to it. But Jerry's here. How you doing, brother?
What up, dude? I'm here. I'm Dominican, bro.
Week in, week out.
Yeah, I tried my best, bro. I tell everybody, bro, as long as I look more Dominican as the years go by, I'm proud of myself. You know what I mean?
That's a good goal. Yeah. But guys, we got somebody who can really rap here tonight.
Hell yeah.
Wait, Naughty?
Well, we always have Naughty, or most weeks we have Naughty who can really rap.
Okay,
but we got a special guest tonight that can really rap. He just dropped an album today called Holy Was Here, if I'm not mistaken. And you just saw a brand new song from him that he actually recorded today on the way up.
Wait, we got Sholey on the show today? I heard his album today.
Yeah, bro.
Literally.
Yeah.
Pressure.
Yeah. Just dropped.
And that was
crazy.
really him walking up the street to get here, too, that video just now. Just so you guys know, like, that was actually,
Wait,
it wasn't just set up like that. He actually was traveling to the show. Isn't that right, Sholey? Isn't that
Holy
right,
was
Sholey?
Caught
here.
him at the end of the street.
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah,
that's funny.
yeah,
That's a good
yeah.
cut.
What's up, bro? How you doing, man?
Everything good, man. I'm happy to be here, man. Appreciate y'all.
Yeah, we're happy to have you here, dude.
How long? You said you came from Connecticut?
Yeah.
How was the
Bridgeport.
drive?
Smooth. A little
Yeah.
bit of traffic, but you know, we moving around. Had to go out about an hour from here. We pushed over here, so it was cool.
Okay, cool.
So, guys, I met Sholey a couple weeks ago now, right? Mm-hmm. At another one of Cato's sessions. So we always talk about the Cato sessions. You know, this was like a little low-key one. He set up a hotel room with a
You
balcony.
snitching right now.
What do you mean?
It's supposed to be a secret one, dog.
It wasn't a secret. We
Pause
put
on the
shit-
hotel session.
No Diddy shit. Those
great
are no
pause.
baby oils.
That was a great
There was no baby oil there.
Yeah,
I can attest to that. And I have a lot of it
Girls running.
on video. We were streaming the shit privately, but we were streaming it. And so there's no baby oil
Oh,
on the
damn.
shit.
I wish I saw it.
But yeah, we made a super dope song that night.
For sure.
Yeah, a crazy song. And I think actually Cato's part just dropped right now on Instagram.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure. They told me it was going to be 8 o'clock tonight. So if you go on IG right now, you can
Y'all gonna
see-
drop the song Wait,
Yeah, at
it's
some point,
fascinating.
yeah. So
at
it's,
some
they
point for
both
sure.
dropped. Your verse was fucking nuts on that shit.
Appreciate you, man. Thank you. I fuck with your shit, man. I like your sound for sure.
I appreciate it. Same to you, bro. Same to you. I was really impressed by the way that you recorded it because I wasn't looking at you the whole time, but I don't think you were reading anything. It seemed like you walked in and had it memorized and just went.
I'm glad you could speak to that and attest to that because I don't know if people be like, I tell people I don't rap. I mean, I don't write.
Yeah.
Like, I don't write in no form.
Oh, you never even wrote it down once?
Ever. Nah.
You just thought of it in your head and then you had it in your head.
Mm-hmm.
That's pretty fucking
Do you like
impressive.
keep memorizing it? Is that why like you start from the beginning and you just keep going
Yeah,
until
for
you
sure.
remember it, like
Yeah.
each bar?
So
That's
it might be
crazy.
like 4 bars, then I think the next
Next
2, I start over and shit like that.
How do you keep it in your head as you go? Because I've like everybody fucks around trying to rap, right? So I've obviously like tried to think shit up before, and anytime I try to I have to write it down because I'm gonna forget the last.
Yeah,
shit.
it's highly sophisticated. I just make it look easy.
I love that. Do you be smoking weed?
Nah.
Oh
You
wow!
got that Elon Musk microchip in your brain and shit. That's why.
Nah, I'm not even hit.
I'm not even hip. That's crazy though.
For
Sorry.
sure.
Yeah, man. So like, when have you always done that or?
No, man, I probably started that shit like maybe like 10, 11 years ago, like running around in the streets and shit like that. You don't really be having the time to go sit down and write nothing. And I ain't always have my own studio, so like, you know what I'm saying, when you go get a session, you on the clock. So I'm not gonna be paying you to write music in here. So I just be thinking of shit while I'm on the move.
But you didn't write it down.
Nah. I might go like, it was a place called Powerhouse in my town. Y'all remember I don't know if y'all might not, but like you remember the J Arms, like instrumental beat tapes and shit like that? I go get like
Town is Bridgeport, Connecticut, by the way, right?
yeah, my town, yeah.
Yeah.
But the town is wherever you live.
Of course.
But yeah, I go get an instrumental tape, just put a beat on, fuck with that shit, ride around, bust my little traps and shit, and just try to remember the shit. You know what I'm saying? Now I could put it in a voice memo or some shit like that.
Okay, so you do certain things to like make sure you don't forget stuff.
Yeah.
But you're mostly but you never actually put it on paper or like write it into your notes or anything like that. You just have it in your head.
Yeah.
Do you see the words when you do that?
No,
Kinda
it's like a theme.
I wish I was on mushrooms, dude.
It's like a theme. Like the shit I just did, like it's like a theme. Like I'm telling a story. So one part of the story is gonna bring me to the next. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying?
Okay.
Yeah, I picked up on that. A lot of your album was very storytellish.
I think
in a
that's what I
way.
do
Like,
for
was-
sure.
Like even that song, is it? Man, it was the one about the there was like 3 features on it. You were talking about a shorty cheating on you. You don't want to know about it, type shit.
I appreciated the storytelling though, and I like Pressure a lot too. Pressure
Yeah, I
was
fuck
fire.
with Pressure.
Pressure
The
was-
Bulletproof
Too Late, yeah,
Vest.
Which one was my
Is it
favorite?
Bulletproof Vest?
Yeah, Pressure's my favorite.
Y'all saying
Bulletproof
3
glass.
things at one
Bulletproof
time.
glass. Sorry, bro.
Bulletproof Glass.
You said something. Y'all was all talking. I couldn't hear y'all.
We were just bullshitting, mumbling, dude.
What they say on Clubhouse? One mic.
One mic is crazy. That was a crazy time.
That
Clubhouse.
was crazy, right? Niggas was wilding.
Yeah, that's so funny. Which rooms you used to be in?
I be in local shit. Somebody got carried away, and I was like, it's my last time in here.
Yeah. There was reckless ones. Like they used to, I don't know, they used to get crazy on Clubhouse. Like 2020, COVID, y'all was bored for real.
Yeah, that shit was
It
crazy.
was a weird time.
You know, it was a weird time.
Joe Budden was going crazy on there too. He was on there like all the time.
When you get out of Clubhouse and you see what people is in there doing, you be like, what the fuck was I doing in here? They be motherfuckers screaming at each other and shit.
Yeah.
That shit wild.
You know what the old school shit, the version of Clubhouse was?
Well,
You tell me.
Back in the day, right? There used to be busy signals when you'd call somebody, and they didn't have it was like before voicemail and answering machines and shit like that.
Yeah.
So if you called into your own number over and over, it would like do some weird inception shit with the busy signal where you'd start crossing over with other people's phone calls.
See, we used to do this shit
And
where
you could
we're
start
like,
talking to them.
we'll just call and click over. So I call my boy and I'd be like, yo, click over and call bro and click over, and we'll end up with like, that's how we used to get ambushed. I got, this is a funny story, yo.
Okay, okay.
Like I was real young though. Like I've never done this as an adult, but like I got caught lying on my dick as a kid, and the girl who I was saying I fucked was on the phone.
and you didn't know.
And she was in the background and I didn't know.
Oh.
So they like,
Who were you telling?
I was talking to other niggas who was a little bit older and cooler than I was at
On
the
some
time.
type of group conversation that you did with the leapfrog
But
thing?
no, see, I had
You lied.
I probably told somebody that was like messing with her or some shit like that. I think
You're like, yeah, fuck
You said,
that.
I think you know you did.
And she probably was like, call him. You know what I'm saying? So
Whoa, yeah,
he's
yeah.
asking me, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, yeah. And then in the middle of the conversation, she was like, you did? I was like, oh shit, that
That's
shit fucked me up.
crazy.
Oh yeah, that
That'd
stinks.
be bad.
How did it really affect you? Have you like not talked shit a lot since then or anything like that?
No, it ain't affect me like that. I was a kid. I was a virgin at the time.
Oh yeah, so you're trying to say, oh yeah, fuck this chick.
Trying to
Yeah,
act
yeah.
like I was in the
Supposed to say it was like a
wasn't
chick
into.
from summer camp or something like that, or from the other town, so you can't like.
Well, I'm not that good of a liar. So.
That's a good thing, man. You
said
don't want to
I'm-
be a good liar.
Facts.
You know what I'm
Dallas,
saying?
you got me worried.
About what? I'm not a good liar either.
Are you sure?
I start sweating and shit.
What's the worst thing that ever happened? You can't say you haven't lied though. That's how you know you're not a good liar. How'd you find out you wasn't a good liar?
I don't know, man. You usually lie because you're afraid of people. I
Yeah.
ain't really afraid of nobody like that. So,
Okay.
Or what's gonna
Respect
happen, right? If you tell the truth.
I mean, yeah, I lied in court and shit like that.
We'll cut that part out.
Literally.
Past the statute.
I've been adjudicated already.
Oh, nice,
He's like, I'm
nice.
good. Yeah.
Yo, speaking of storytelling, what was the story? I was curious. That song that you recorded for tonight was obviously a story. Like, what is the story there? It sounded like the ending was crazy.
You know, it's not a true story, but stories like that have happened for sure. Where I'm from, I'm sure here too. You know, it's just a tale of a girl who, you know, looking for love because, you know, she didn't get it who she was supposed to get it from. And, you know, one thing leads to another. You know, every door you walk through, you get another outcome. So, you know, this happened, and, you know, you end up in this space where you dating a nigga you don't really know like that. She thinks she know his character, or she feel like she could look at his clothes and car and feel like she know what type of nigga he is. And you know, niggas, you know, in the streets, niggas could be very, very, very selfish. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of times niggas make decisions and they don't give a fuck who it affects in what way. You know, niggas that ask a bitch to hold drugs and guns, or, you know, Lord knows what. Niggas that rob people and manipulate shit and sell niggas fake work and just not give a fuck about the outcome outside of theyself. So, you know, that was just that in a nutshell. She was latched on to a nigga. Because she couldn't find love, she was latched on to a nigga who only gave a fuck about himself. He was manipulating her and put her in harm's way.
You know what? That's so true. Because I legit, when you were saying that, it reminded me of an exact story where I know this girl who got shot because she was dealing with the exact thing.
Yeah.
Like, she was caught in the wrong place. Let's just say somebody was pushed a certain direction and he ran and she became the victim. It was crazy. So like,
Yeah, I'm sure that shit happened everywhere in America a million times, you know? Because girls, they think with their hearts and shit, you know?
So most times when you do write your songs and your storytelling, would you say they're just made up, or do you say, like, you know what I'm saying? Because you're always painting a picture. I can feel that in all your songs. But would you say that they
I wouldn't say they
you took
made up,
pieces
but
from, like-
you know, it's called artistic license.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, so I'm pulling from a real place and I'm telling stories based on my real life and my experience, but everything is not autobiographical.
It's sort of a semi-fictional picture that you're trying to paint.
Like if I write about a love story, I might be talking about my experience with 10 different women.
Yeah.
I might be talking about the best thing from each girl to make it seem like one girl. So when you listen to the song, it's like, yo, this bitch thorough, but
Yeah.
it's really
10 different bitches.
it's
into
just
one.
the best part about women.
I mean, I think a lot of rap is like that these days because, you know, I'm an engineer, producer, right? So I'm always paying attention to what the guys are doing when I'm recording, and girls, sorry.
Yeah.
And, you know, like, I feel like a lot of it, and it's really cool, is sort of that, it's like imagination in words, you know what I mean? Because, like,
Sorry.
you know, like, so when you do a song like that about the different women that were in your life, you know, you're sort of like you're thinking about each one and just saying like this bar is about this one, this bar is about this one.
Yeah, if it ain't your imagination, it's at least reflection.
Yeah,
You know
yeah.
what I'm saying? I like the, you know, I talk to my niggas all the time because like the people who was in the streets with me would be like, yo, man, you need to talk about this. Remember this happened? You not talking about everything you've been through, or it's mad shit that we dealt with that you don't speak about. And it'd be like, damn, I can't remember all this shit off the top of my head all the time. So, you know, a lot of times I'll be reflecting about shit I dealt with, things I went through, things my people went through, people who I could speak for that don't got the platform. You know what I mean?
Yeah. You know, I like a lot of your lyrics are really, I feel like, a mix of you just popping your shit and then some really thoughtful stuff. Like there was one line, what did I write down? It was like, oh yeah, it was something like dudes abort their kids but keep a gun. What do you are you trying to bring a change to?
Not necessarily. That was just wordplay.
Yeah.
Yeah, because
Yeah.
well,
I mean, not even that line specifically.
But no,
With your music overall.
I'm not necessarily trying to bring about a change. That's not my agenda. You know what I'm saying? If it's a circumstance of what I'm doing, then sure. I'm trying to bring about a change for me and the people around me, and that's what I'm focused on. But I'm not like an activist or nothing like that.
I think that's what I meant though. Like, to your community.
Yeah, hell yeah, I would like to, you know what I'm saying, change it for the better, you know what I'm saying? But I think that's based on action and creation. I think it's less about talk. I think it's more about what you create and who you can employ and who you can inspire. So what I'm doing, I said that on the post yesterday. Like I feel like one of the roles is to show people where I'm from what's possible. You know what I'm saying? And that's why I'm so persistent. You know what I'm saying? Because I got to figure out what could be done because ain't nobody show me what could be done. You know what I'm saying? And I always tell niggas, like, when you look at Atlanta, when you look at LA or Miami or wherever where you got somebody who made it in what I do in music or sports or whatever the fuck it is, when you got somebody who made it, they could tell people underneath them, like, this is what it's about. So if somebody from the NBA make it from your neighborhood, they could be like, this is what the scouts is looking for. This got to be how high your vertical is. This is how fast your 40 time got to be. You got to be able to score off of 2 steps if a nigga bump you. If you can't do that, you can't play in the NBA. But people who never been to the NBA won't know that's what it's about. And they'll be working on a bunch of other shit that doesn't matter. So I feel like that about like music, where a nigga like 21 Savage or Future or Andre 3000 could go back to a neighborhood in Atlanta and be like, this the PR, this is the video guy. You need to record here. That shit sounds terrible. Get this engineer could get you right. Do this. Roll your album out like this. This is how, you know what I'm saying? And where I'm from, we never had that.
What have you figured out so far that you would bring back like that?
What have I figured out? Creating a story, rollout, narrative, perception, brand, consistency. Obviously, what videographers you work with, what engineers you work with, but that's all shit you create your own chemistry with, just finding people that align with what you do in your workflow. But definitely like your narrative, the story that you're telling, who you representing, what's your brand, getting your business correct. You know what I'm saying? And I'm still learning a lot of that shit myself, but it's just by fire.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
That's the best way to do it, right? Just jump right in.
It's the most effective way. I don't know if it's the most efficient, but I'm learning. I ain't gonna forget.
The opposite is overthinking, which I think is never good, right?
For sure.
With art.
Yeah.
Speaking of art, let's talk about this album.
Yeah.
This album, I listened a couple times actually today. First on the elliptical machine.
You got a good workout.
I did. I enjoyed it on the elliptical. And I listened back in the car and shit like that. It's super fucking dope, bro.
Thank you. What you fuck with?
Pressure, I think, was my favorite.
Yeah.
I like that sample. That was the Don't Be, not Don't Be Cool.
I'll Be Good.
I'll Be Good sample. Yeah.
That sample was
fire.
fire.
That shit
That
was
song
cool.
is so fucking weird, bro. Like, shout out to my bro, J Rock Jax. It's like, I thought nothing of that song.
Really?
And J Rock Jax told me it was something.
Okay.
Then he sent 2 records to the radio, and DJ Buck picked that record, put it in rotation without me
It was
asking.
the bars. The fucking
Then I played it at 2 listening parties. Everybody went crazy for that shit. And people kept being like, yo, that's the record. And I'm just like, I couldn't see it, but, you know.
That's a classic sample.
Yeah.
Yo,
It's so
speaking
crazy.
of, oh, sorry, go ahead.
Every artist says that though when it's that
Yeah, I
that's
was about
the
to say
one.
the same
I
thing.
feel like every artist says like, yo, I didn't even like really care for that song, and it's like always the one.
Because for me, that shit was like effortless. Like, I did that verse in 5 minutes. He did the hook. Son did the beat, and it was over. And it's like, I ain't put that much into that.
Yeah, that's crazy.
That's how it happens a lot of the time.
Yeah.
You know, but I mean, like the shit that hits, like hit songs are usually going to be a little bit outside the like somebody's main lane. I feel like because hits are just they're so intangible. But yo, who'd you bring with you tonight, bro? You got the homies.
I got my
here.
man Ty Henny with me, my man Uptown Major. Got my
Yeah.
man Randy with me.
What's up, fellas?
Got Jamie with me, the shooter.
Yo, Uptown Major was crazy on the album. I met him the other night too. Make sure that mic's unmuted, Jim. Yeah, I met him at Cato's shit too. I wasn't sure if he rapped, and then I heard the album, and I was like, this guy's voice sounds like that dude. I bet it's him.
Yeah, and
And then,
yeah, son, dad, nice. Like, you know what I'm saying? We from he from a city, a couple cities away from mine, but we met in jail and shit. I met my man. And son, dad, nice.
How long were you locked up?
2 years.
2 years, yeah.
Yeah.
Did it have an effect on your career?
I don't know.
Good
That's a weird
answer.
question.
Yeah.
I don't know what would
Yeah.
happen if I never went to jail. I don't
True,
know.
yeah.
But what
I mean,
did happen when you? Like,
yeah, like
did you write while
did
you were
it
there?
motivate you more or motivate you less or
Hey,
anything?
yo.
Did you write while you were there?
Hey, yo.
Like,
What you said? They did me right while I was there. What are you saying?
Oh no.
did you write while you were
Did
there?
I write
Yes.
Yeah, like,
raps?
cause yeah.
Oh, I. Like,
No diddy, bro. No diddy, bro.
yeah.
They did you right. It's crazy. Sorry.
I was like, what is she saying?
Yeah, what does that even mean?
I
What does
know.
that even
Yeah,
mean?
nah, I definitely. What's crazy is like I had composition notebooks and shit, and I was writing and shit like that. But when I went home, I ain't used none of it, and I was writing shit for the whole time I was there. Like, here, I tell you,
it was a release.
you know what I'm saying? Like the day before I went home, everybody came because I was in this shit called Fenwick. We was in Fenwick North. Yeah, so like we had like rooms with doors and shit. So like everybody knew I made parole and shit. Everybody came to my room like, yo, man, get busy before you leave. And I kicked like 4 or 5 raps that had niggas going crazy. And then I went home. I never used none of that shit. Not one, I don't think.
Why
That's
not?
interesting.
You ever go back and read it? Do
I
you
was
still
gonna
got
say.
them?
I don't know. I don't think so. But it's like you writing these shits to no beat.
Yeah.
So you trying to put these shits on the beat, they don't necessarily fit. Or you was writing shit from a dark place.
Yeah, you kind of just want to let it go,
Yeah.
right?
That's interesting.
A lot of my shit is based on like, if you listen to my music, a lot of that shit is like what I'm living through, what my people is living through, what the zeitgeist of the world is, what people feel like. So it's like, if I put out some shit that I wrote 2 years ago, for me, it's gonna be noticeable because you know what I'm saying, I'm talking so much about what's happening.
You never know though if it would help the people that are in that space at that time.
Can't know everything. You know what I mean?
Who you making music
mean-
for though, Nadi? Yourself or these other people that need help?
You
Why
gotta.
you saying all sassy, bro?
I know, right? Would it be a bad thing to make music for people who need help?
Nah, I'm not making
Sassy.
music for. I'm not making music for people who need help. I'm making music that I like, and I think it'll find the people it's supposed to.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, my shit is about overcoming and being persistent and redemption and beating the odds. You know what I'm saying? I come from a fucked up place, man. Like, come from a fucked up place. Hey, me and niggas' parents on drugs. Niggas' fathers in jail. Niggas' fathers got killed. You know what I'm saying? Only niggas looked up to was the dope boy. Niggas got life that we looked up to. You know what I'm saying? Like, niggas was shooting shit up and gangbanging in the early teens. Like, it was dark, bro. So I'm trying to go against that. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to beat that. Like, nah, nigga, we could make it out.
In the moments of darkness, what was your light?
Depends on what time of my life.
When you were younger, I would say more so. You saying you growing up and you're seeing all this stuff. Like, how would you escape? Was it always music, or did you have something else?
The wild part about it is when you young, you don't know how fucked up your situation is because everybody around you fucked up too. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, if we all poor, are we poor? You know what I'm saying? Like, you can't really tell. We all eating noodles. We all getting the beef patty from the store. We all getting a slice. We don't feel like we fucked up, but when you get older and you get around people who more affluent or successful, then you start seeing. That's why niggas start jumping off the porch, selling drugs and this, that, and the other, because you start seeing, like, nah, this nigga my age got a car.
This is what it's supposed
So
to be.
on and so forth. Yeah.
Yeah,
So,
when you think bigger numbers, you just change what you do. You know what I'm saying? Certain moves or certain shit is not worth it no more. Like, no, I don't want to do that little move. I gotta pay rent, motherfucker. I got a kid and shit. You know?
yeah, for sure.
What's your favorite song on the album?
My favorite song on the album is either Most Days or I Know.
Okay. Yeah. What was the most difficult song on the album?
I don't think any of it was difficult. You mean difficult to like make or listen to?
Probably. I mean, yeah, to make.
I don't know. I don't think any of them was difficult, you know what I'm saying? But one of the songs that was touching, like, you know what I'm saying, I made a song about the niggas who was holding me down. Like, one of them was my bro, and we was all in the room together when I made the song. So, you know, that shit was kind of, it wasn't emotional, like, super duper, but it was, like, something you could feel. And it was his birthday, too. Yeah.
What day of the week did you drop the project?
Today.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Excuse me.
Just
I
shit.
listened
You ain't
to
listen
it.
to the album?
I did listen to it. I like Pressure, but I didn't know what day
You ain't
dropped
listen
it.
to the album?
She did.
How did I not
saw her
listen to it if I
to it.
listened
I'm
to
telling you.
it? Tell me that
See, I was
shit.
about to get her.
You didn't get me because I said I listened
Pull up
to
the
it.
tracks.
Why
we
I'm
got
asking
yelled at
that-
by a guest once for not listening to the album. So
Nah,
we
the
listened
album,
to
the
it.
album came out today.
Nah, I didn't know that. I didn't even look at the date. I just started listening. Why I
was here?
asked that was because I wanted to know which days you prefer to drop.
You supposed to drop on Fridays, but
That's debatable as an independent.
yeah, I don't give a fuck about that shit, man.
Yeah, because the majors all drop on Fridays,
Yeah.
and they flood that shit.
So yeah, that's why Tyler Creator he went and he said that Mondays are actually better because people are driving to work. They're not doing much. The weekend just ended. And so that's why I was just kind of asking what you, because
I'm at the point where I don't give a fuck about none of this shit they talking about. Like,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? I don't give a fuck about none of this shit they talking about, bro.
Yeah.
Like, this shit is all, most of this advice is to benefit the platform. No matter what platform it is, if it's Spotify, if it's Instagram, if it's YouTube, the advice is gonna be to benefit the platform.
Yep.
So they're gonna tell you some shit like, you should drop every day at 7 o'clock and blah, 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 blah. And then they're gonna advertise a bunch of shit every day at 7 o'clock.
That's a good point.
Like, all
what
these
about-
best practices is for them. It ain't for you.
So what about getting off platform and just selling your shit?
I would definitely create a platform of my own. I wouldn't necessarily get off the platform because I work so hard to build my
Well, I
audience.
mean, I think you want to have phases
yeah,
where
like
it,
if we could get vertical, definitely.
Yeah, because we just talked to LaRussell a couple weeks ago about this because he's a big proponent of selling your music first and then going to streaming and shit like that. So he uses a platform called Even.
Yeah.
Right. Have you thought about doing something like that?
Hell yeah.
Yeah. I feel like there's no reason not to.
What's stopping?
It's this kid, Brookfield Deuce from Oakland, and he was like, yo, you need to get on Even. I'm cool with one of the owners, you know what I'm saying? And it was too close. Like, my album was about to come out when we had the conversation, and it's like, I'm not gonna, because you got to have it on Even a significant amount of time before it's on streaming, or it won't be effective.
Right.
So I didn't have enough time this go round, but I would
Makes sense.
definitely.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, I don't see a reason not to.
Because if
can't
you
lose
get
anything.
100 people who buy your album at $20, that would take you a gazillion streams to make that same amount of money. So, like,
Right.
smaller scale. but-
Right, especially for the genre of music that you're in, I think, where it's really, really high quality music,
Yeah. Thank you.
but it's not like pop radio. They're actually, I was surprised with this album today. Like there was
I was
a few
about to
songs that
say,
are like,
man, don't pigeonhole me.
I know, and
man.
they're actually, no, you got some shit on there.
It's some shit on there,
Yeah,
man. But that's
yeah.
why I be like, the perception is important.
But you know what I mean, though?
I do get what you mean,
Yeah.
but the narrative is important because if you perceive me as he's a lyrical nigga that don't make pop records, then you go into it that way. That's why I was talking about narrative.
I'll
earlier.
say this: the album changed my perception of you
Appreciate that, man.
into, whoa, this dude's actually got some shit that could go.
Hell yeah.
You know,
I just wanted
not
to,
actually, but like,
I always rap niggas heads off, pause. You know what I'm saying? I always get super duper busy, and it's like people have mistake that for you not being able to craft a song or whatever. And I don't get that because it's like, if I could do this shit, what make you think I can't do this? You know what I'm saying? Me personally, I would rate this shit higher. It's like this shit is, anybody can do this shit. That's how I looked at it. But, after a while, you see that the results is over here. So it's like, let me do this too.
I definitely don't think you're not crafting songs at all because I don't know why I keep bringing it back to this, but Bulletproof Vest, Bulletproof Glass, like your hook is what got me because it's just like chicken wings, fried rice, bulletproof glass. Like, and you paint the picture, but it's a hook and it's repetitive. You're not like one of these rap niggas just rap the whole song and don't give us something to repeat, you know?
Yeah, that's what I was going for.
You know what I'm saying? I wouldn't put you in like, you know what I'm saying? Obviously, like for you saying like the pop shit or whatever, like that doesn't matter. But I think you have structure. I think you have, you know.
I think a lot of that shit be reflex though. Like I think a lot of times when you say some real high level rap shit, people just go can he make a song? Like, it's just natural for them to do
Yeah.
that. Like battle rap niggas, they'll be like, he nice. Battle rappers can't make songs. And it's like, you would have to listen to these niggas to know whether they can make good songs or not. But it's just a perception. Battle rappers can't make good songs.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think that, by the way, some of them can't. But some of them can.
Everybody
no,
can't make
so,
good
yeah,
songs.
I know
though.
facts. No, yeah, I think that's because
It's some people who only make songs that suck at song making. You get what I'm saying? There's people that could sing really well and all that, and they music just sucks.
yeah, I've been there. I've been in the studio with
And that's kind of what I was getting at, like with the niche thing is like people have their different niches, and this really high quality rap, that not even just you, but
Yeah.
like you talk a lot about the Big East, right?
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, that's really, I like the label you put on that shit, bro.
Hell yeah.
Which is kind of like the whole Northeast rap scene is what you're
For
thinking
sure,
of when you
yeah.
talk about that, right?
That's right.
That like hip hop is like cool factor. So like New England be like, I'm from New England. I love it, or I just hate the way it sound when you say it like New England.
New England hip hop sounds whack.
Yeah, I don't jack that. I'd be like Big East, and Big East was like when I was young. That was one of them things. Like it was Marcus Camby at UMass. It was Ray
Right.
Allen at UConn. It was
That's a good
Allen.
point.
It was
UMass
Kerry
Amherst?
Kittles. It was the best niggas in the world,
point.
damn near. So I'm like, the Big East tournament was like it was a notch beneath the national championship. Like the Big East tournament was like, oh my god.
It makes us really strong
That's crazy.
too.
You know what I'm
If we're
saying?
all together.
Hell yeah, it do.
But
We need that for sure.
yeah. So what I was saying as far as selling your music and the Big East, right, is like that's kind of a niche probably at this point at least. But I think the fans of it are really passionate, and they would there's probably a higher percentage of those fans that are willing to collect your shit.
For sure.
And
so
if the only way they can get the best shit, because I think this is the best shit that we're doing up here. If the only way they can get that is to purchase it and collect it, I think it would work.
so you saying like vinyls and shit like that?
No, digital.
No.
Like
Digital?
buy it on Even or
Okay,
whatever
yeah.
platform,
All right,
groups,
yeah.
Vault, all that shit.
Hell yeah, because I know the vinyls is like a collectible and shit like that. But I would fuck with digital downloads, all that. I'm gonna figure that out.
Well, I think that digital sales have to come back because the problem with vinyl is you can't listen to it on your phone.
For sure.
Everybody just wants to listen to music on their phone, and if you have to like download the
But
file.
that shit is like, with technology and all the access we got, you could have your vinyl come with a digital download.
yeah.
you could definitely
That'd
do
be
that.
crazy.
I bought.
There's all types of incentives like that. Yeah.
When you buy a vinyl
Yeah.
on Amazon, you get it on your Amazon account. You can listen to all the songs.
Oh yeah, that's fire.
That's dope.
Yeah, good luck. Thank you for that.
Is that a way to sell your music on Amazon without putting it on streaming? Do you know?
I'm not sure, but like,
You could like a
That'd
lot
be a
of
sick
like
hack.
like if you go through I go through a different distro now, but like if you go through DistroKid,
Yeah.
you could literally click through the list of where you want your shit to be. So you could unclick everything and just put Amazon.
Amazon.
Totally, but I'm wondering if you have to make it streamable because you want
Or
to
if you
sell
could
it
sell it.
before it's streamable.
Yeah,
Otherwise, people are just gonna fucking stream it. You know?
you're right. But I don't know if Amazon is a streaming platform. I think
totally.
you
no,
got
Yeah,
they have a
Amazon
streaming
Music?
platform, bro.
So
it
what
just
is
comes with your Prime
so,
account.
So what is it like rent?
It's
like,
just like
you renting
no,
it?
no.
Or?
So it's like it looks like Spotify and everything. You
Because I know when there's a movie on Amazon, it'll be like rent $3.99.
it's just it's like its own thing where you
It's
just
called
stream
Amazon
music.
Music.
Yeah,
It
Amazon
used to be
Music.
like 3 years.
Okay, I never listened to that,
It's straight. It's just like Spotify, kind of. Different.
but
app.
I'm sure it's probably an option where you could just say not Amazon.
I think it's on
Music,
DistroKid.
It is.
I think so. I
Oh,
saw
it definitely
today.
is. Yeah, it definitely is. Yeah.
It's a lot to be tinker with. You got to try different shit and figure out what'll work and what won't.
Are you trying to stay independent or get a deal?
I would like to stay independent at this point, you know what I'm saying? Because I put so much effort into it and it's starting to be lucrative, you know what I'm saying? Or it's starting to be more lucrative. So it's like, I could just do this shit and get a couple more things correct and be making this amount of money a month and not owe nobody shit.
I think so, man.
Yeah.
I think so. There's some advantages to some of the publishing or distribution deals, I guess, if they have a lot of really good connections and they're going to put some money behind you.
Yeah, for sure.
But if you can make your own connections, and you have your
Yeah,
own money,
I look at the niggas that I look at like Russ, Currency, Action Bronson, and they up. Like
Yeah.
like that's what people confuse. People confuse fame and rich. Like they see
yeah.
a lot of these people, and it's a label that's investing
Behind them.
not even investing in the artist. They're investing in a perception of this artist, where it's like you need to look rich every time you do something. So it's a black truck. It's the apartment that's a high rise and so on and so forth that creates the illusion that this nigga got an asshole full of money and he don't. You know what I'm saying? And this person that got a bunch of money from touring and selling merch and whatever endeavors they got, people look past that shit. That's why I be like, this shit kind of groupie shit. It's kind of groupie shit. Niggas will look right past the niggas who really got millions and success and be like, they corny.
There's only a few stars. There's a lot of successful musicians, though.
Hell yeah.
A lot.
Yeah, I'm glad you said Russ, too, because he's probably the most prime example of a dude who's going to sell out a giant fucking venue, make mad money off his own shit, and then people be like, he's corny. He ain't shit.
The Russ
I
shit,
like Russ.
the Russ shit with the media be fucking me up because, like, the media will report that so-and-so tour is doing bad before they report that Russ's is doing good.
Yeah,
That's such a good point.
So Russ can sell out Staples and nobody will say shit, but if Lil Baby got to cancel his show, that should be front page news. So that's why I be like, man, fuck these labels and all that. Like, I ain't participating in this shit.
That's just negative media, though.
Yeah.
The media feeds on negativity.
They know.
And money. So everything is owned by the labels. All these playlists
That's
is
very
owned by the
true.
labels.
That's very true.
It's all digital real estate. You know what I'm saying? If you go look at any platform that got relevance, it's a bigger platform above it and a bigger network. It could be Disney. It could be, you know, whatever umbrella.
We're owned by Disney.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Go figure.
They made us have Naughty on the show.
I normally have my 2 buns, but
How are you going to combat that, though? Because that's such a difficult machine to fight.
I think you got to create your own platform outside of it. And I think you got to be self-reliant. Because I think a mistake a lot of people are making is they trying to build they trying to build a platform and shit and tear down this machine using the machine. So it's like, you can't tear down this establishment while you using it. You know what I'm saying? I think a lot of people get lost in that.
I think the labels are starting to panic.
Clearly, they made the mistake of signing TikTok artists.
yeah, the people who can only make 1 song and then got nothing left.
Yeah, that's a prime example.
15 seconds
Yeah.
of a song.
And that is a prime example of like how perception is reality is a fucked up concept to go by all the time. You know what I mean? Because they think, oh, look at all these views, look at all this, but it's all empty and like lifeless views. Like I'd rather have 50K real authentic shit.
Not
And
that
like you said, have
passive
100
shit.
people buy it out that 50K listens, then a million views that have nothing. And that's why all them TikTok artists be trying to migrate to other platforms because they're like, yo, I ain't making shit off here.
You know, like it's counterintuitive in a way because, right, I ain't gonna get too deep, right? But let's say you got a song on TikTok and it's trending, and
That'd be sick.
right now you got you go under the sound and it say 35,000 people made a song using that sound. Those 30,000 people don't give a fuck about you. They're doing that because they want to get views on them.
They don't even know what you
And
look
this
like.
audio is gonna help them do that. It's not even about you at all. It's just about a bunch of people are looking at this sound, so I'm gonna use it, and it happens to be so and so.
Yeah, that's true because one of the main things they show, my bad to cut you off, is this has been used in 36,000 reels.
That don't mean
they don't say your name.
That don't mean any of them give a fuck about the artist who made the song though at all.
I think the importance of that though is that these people, I hope most of them are lit doing it, and now all these people, once it's repetitive, now that song's in your head. You know how many songs I play because I heard it on TikTok? Like, you know what I'm saying? Especially for girls or kids or whoever's on there.
I'm
You
sorry
might
to
not
hear
do
that.
it. I know. Exactly, for real. I feel bad for myself.
Because you're
too, but
not
I be
even
pissed.
listening to what you like.
But it's no, it's
just
being
start
liking
forced.
nobody.
It's
I was
being
about to say
forced.
you
That's all.
you listening to music that's inescapable. It's not. You don't even
Exactly.
like it.
But that's why I don't be going on social media a lot no more because that shit pissed me off. But there's
Yeah.
kids, there's other people, you know what I'm saying, that's what it is working for. But
Yeah,
Yo,
no,
check it.
more power to them. I'm not like, you know what I'm saying. I'm just saying it ain't my thing. I don't,
Yeah,
I
yeah.
It'd be
don't
weird when people start talking the same and saying the same words. Like that whole Demore thing.
man.
I'm annoyed by that.
But I just feel like, you know, I feel like those analytics and shit are useful for something. I don't feel like it's useful for determining who's talented.
no.
I think it
Not
might be
at all.
useful to figure out where you want to put marketing dollars or who you want to be an influencer or something. But
I think what you want to do and what you want to look for, if you're an executive, is somebody that is popping with their own music content.
if I'm a music exec, I'm not even looking for popping. I'm looking for,
Well, fuck the exec. I'm more talking about like, you know, the sentiment of like fuck TikTok,
yeah.
because I think it is still the best music marketing platform. But as a musician, you need to be doing it with your own content, not getting your song to pop off on other people's videos, getting your own shit to pop off.
Yeah.
And there's a lot of artists that do that, and they're super successful.
Yeah.
They get
Definitely.
mad streams.
Definitely. But I think that's just I think that's just circumstance of them being talented. I don't think TikTok is the reason that they doing well. I think TikTok.
No, it's them. It's them adapting to the format and doing a good job.
Because they probably doing good on YouTube.
Not all of them.
And Spotify as
but
well.
Probably, yeah.
Yeah, maybe.
They're definitely doing good on Spotify because of TikTok. The one really cool thing about TikTok is that when your song plays on a video, there's a button right on it to listen on Spotify or Apple Music.
Yeah, that's fire.
So like it breaks that friction of like, you know, when somebody sees your shit on Instagram, they have to go search for it on Spotify.
Yeah,
Which
I like that.
Nobody's gonna do.
I like that.
That's too much work.
I'm anti all that, bro.
Do you guys in the crowd? Do you guys when you see something on Instagram, do you go search for it on Spotify? But if there's a button right there,
that's it right there. If it's a banger, he's gonna go find it. That's the music. That's the cloth I come from. Like I would.
Okay, you want to earn it,
nigga. I would sit by the radio waiting to hear a song again.
Oh,
like,
I know.
You know what I'm saying? So I know it's possible.
Tape that shit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I know it's possible. We just getting into this phase where everything need to be easy and fast, and I don't subscribe.
That's why we got to bring back collections. You know, having a music collection.
For sure. That would be fire.
You can only get the Sholey shit if you bought that shit. That's the way it should be. At least for 3 months.
I would have it be like.
You get the old Sholey shit on Spotify.
I would have it be like, if you a real fan of mine, then my shit is for sale over here. That's it.
Yeah.
If you a casual and you want to stream it and you want to do whatever, cool.
I definitely think
that's what Nip did too.
I talk about this all the time, but I definitely think every artist should take all of their unreleased music and put it in like a $5 a month subscription vault online.
Yeah, that would be dope.
Why not?
Sure. Hell yeah, Patreon or whatever.
Yeah.
Why not?
Did you guys hear the new Diddy call? You were telling me about it, Jerry.
Yeah, apparently.
Do we have that, Jim?
Prison phone call, and he's trying to tell people throw away the pizza boxes, but keep the wrappers and recycle them. And everyone's trying to interpret it.
I need to say this shit.
Throw away the pizza boxes, but keep them.
Somebody was like made a funny ass meme. It was like after the recording, they like were in their freezer and looking at the Red Barons and the fucking the frozen pizzas. Like, what is he talking about?
Y'all saw that shit they talk about? I don't know what they talk. That's
I
for
don't know
real.
what it
Yeah,
is.
for real.
This
Oh,
is
wow.
right
Let's see.
Let's see.
Yeah, play it.
It's just audio.
It's just audio, okay.
Yeah, that's fine.
So we don't know if it's AI or not, right?
I was just about to say, I don't even know about
That's the thing too.
Is
I
it
don't
gonna
know
play?
about the authenticity of it.
Jimmy's getting it going, yeah. It could be fake. It could be fake. We'll find out. Let's see, though.
None of this do not entertain none of this nonsense and nothing over the phone. I'ma need you to get rid of all the leftover pizza boxes. The
It is
what?
AI.
All the boxes left over from the pizza. All the
I don't know. That'd be crazy.
Okay? Make sure you recycle the
Because you could
plastic
pretty easily
like
do
we
this with
talked
AI.
about.
This sounds like AI.
Yeah, that don't
Sounds
even sound
fake,
like
right?
Puff.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can make that with AI.
And it kind of doesn't make any
modulate
fucking sense, bro.
It sounds weird.
You just have to like fuck up the audio a bunch, put a bunch of phone call effects on it.
What do you think pizza boxes mean?
I don't know, dude. That's
Is that
why
the crates of baby
I think
oil?
it's just an
That
attention
actually
grabbing
makes me-
thing,
that
bro.
actually
Pizza
makes
boxes.
me more. I think it's actually more bullshit because of that. Because that's like, if you know, like QAnon shit. That's like the classic pedophile shit.
Right.
From
Yeah.
Podesta Pizza or whatever.
This is some fake 4chan shit then.
Yeah, so
That's
it's
funny.
definitely made by 4chan. Because you can just act it out and then put the AI voice on.
For
you
sure.
You could literally just do that. Like somebody could just do that act out and then put the voice on. It would actually work better. It works way better if you do that.
Some of those posts too, and you see what people be doing with video. I'd be like, what? Yo, like, who was doing it? There was this artist on YouTube. He was spamming reels and shit. And what he was doing, he was using Joe Rogan, like on video, and AI to him talking about his music. Like, have you listened to this guy? It's crazy.
That's
and then
so
like it
smart.
sounded so much like it was real, bro.
Yeah.
And then I started looking for that guy. I was like, yo,
You did the search?
Pause. You know what?
You searched?
Yeah.
That's so
It got him
funny.
to search.
You like Joe Rogan tasting music?
Well, no, but the
crazy.
song sounded fire. No, the song.
I'm
was
fucking
fire.
with you, bro. I'm joking.
But yo, I mean, Joe Rogan be
But
having
that
some
should be
motherfuckers
crazy.
on
How,
there.
it's just wild how much people could be manipulated and influenced.
Yeah.
You're saying Gerald's easily manipulated?
Manipulated.
He's easily
He is.
manipulated? Jeez, I can't talk.
Yeah,
I'm in my own show. I can't talk.
Can't talk, bro.
yeah, man. Holy Was Here is out right now, man.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
That album's fire, bro.
Appreciate you, man.
I think you're going to do a lot with it.
Thank you, brother. You know what I'm saying?
I
I like the shit we made, man. We got to make some more music.
We got 2 so far that are crazy.
Yeah, I need that, man. For
Yeah,
sure.
rewind this and listen to that one again. Check out Cato's IG, 100 Round Cato, because you'll hear the beat that Sholi's about to be on with us. I feel like we should drop your part like right away now. Like we should just go film it outside. Oh, you got to go.
Yeah, and I told him when we was recording it, I was like, let me get my album rollout out the way, and then
Of course,
we'll get into that.
I don't want too much going on.
Yeah,
I don't want too much
confuse the
going on.
people. Cause
That's why I appreciate you making that song today, bro, and also going out of your way to do because you literally did it today after the bar.
no, man, you know that's what I was gonna say earlier when you was talking about the Big East and shit like that. Like we need a community, and I don't mean it on no cliche shit, but you know we gotta wash each other's hands a little bit. So you got a platform.
Mm-hmm.
I got a platform. You produce. You got videographer. I rap. You know what I'm saying? I got my brothers rap too.
Yep, sure
You know
do.
what I'm saying? And we got shit going on down there. We got our culture. Y'all got y'all culture. They got their culture in Rhode Island. And, you know, it's a little bit different, but we got to, like, lean into each other a little bit to make this shit have emotion that it need to have up here, man, because, you know, everybody else just coming through getting the money in. You know what I'm saying? We got to put our shit on the front page. You know what I mean?
Man,
For sure.
That was a quote of quotes. Yo, so I know you say you don't smoke. We got a gift for you tonight. Where's that gift at? Do we know? You got that over there, Jim?
Who this from Laced?
Oop.
This is from New Dia.
This is
Check the pack.
that's the Tower 3. What
Tower
strain is
3.
it?
Yeah, Tower 3. This is from the gas station, right, Jimmy?
Yeah.
So one of the cool things about New Dia that's very rare with dispensaries is that you can go up and see the weed and pick out the one you want from the gas station because most of the shit just comes in containers.
It's open?
Yeah, we can check this out.
see
You
it?
want to check it out? Yeah.
Don't.
No, we can check out Cal City's cool.
Oh,
bro.
okay, we can.
Yeah.
Okay, bet.
Yeah, check it out. Your boys smoke though?
What
You guys
strain was
smoke?
Yeah, for sure.
All right, you guys are good then. You guys are good to go.
What strain?
We also got a shout out Verano. They gave us a whole gift.
Well, nah, this shit her.
Yeah. What's the name on it on the sticker? Because I think
It's sorry.
sweet.
What's the name on the back?
lemon s'mores, maybe.
It's on the back. Yeah.
Gate 420 on the back.
back.
It's a gravel pit.
Oh, the gravel
Gravel
pit.
pit.
Yeah, that
Yeah.
one's fire. Shout out to James.
Yeah, check that out, fellas.
James
Check
was
that
on
out,
our show
fellas.
before,
So
too.
Verano gave us some T-shirts for Naughty. You said you got a show on Saturday, Naughty?
Yeah, I already took one.
Okay.
Don't be telling. Why?
What?
Yeah,
You're
why
not supposed
you-
to be a secret show?
No, I'm
What-
talking about.
yo,
telling
Naughty.
about my
Oh,
fit.
your
Naughty.
outfit.
Sunday.
What's your music like?
Well, my music's like
Fire.
I'm more of a. I'm an artist. I always say rapper because that's how I started, but I obviously do a lot of like melodic rap and I do rap too. But yeah, it's a little bit of everything.
What's the subject matter?
I just am lit and I want people to feel lit too. I also want you to be happy
So
and
you
live
on
your
party
life.
vibes?
More so, yeah, party vibes.
Turn up.
Right now, I have a project I'm about to drop. This is a secret. It's called AA. So
Okay.
it's like I missed the meeting to AA. So it's all about liquor. I got songs about tequila. I got songs about smoking. You know.
It's the
fire.
complete opposite of Exit Fame.
I was just about to say, you gotta get extra
Really
He's
fame
over
for
here
it.
like, please
Shout out
stop
Exit
the
Fame, chilling
substances.
in the back,
And she's
by
like,
the
please
way.
continue them.
Yeah.
Boy.
No, that's just her journey though. It's all
Yeah.
individual.
literally. It's for right now though.
Yeah.
But let's shout out. We got what's the weed?
That's
Verano.
It's all
Verano,
Verano.
yeah.
All type of shit, man. Shout out
Got
to
some
them.
edibles,
About to
some
get crazy with this.
flour.
Yeah. Yeah.
So how many brands is in this motherfucker? It looks like a lot going on.
We got some guys that back there that own a brand. That's Your Highness right there. They make some
Oh,
of the
this
best
is
weed in the
behind this,
state.
guys. Oh, what's
All
up?
right,
I didn't
dope.
even
Hell
realize
yeah.
that. I didn't put it together. Shout out to them. You can catch them with us on Saturday. We're gonna be live at the
Yeah.
Hexpo.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
Hexpo
Sean and
after
Mike.
party, right?
Those are the homies.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Looking forward to that, fellas. But yeah, man, thank you so much for coming tonight, bro.
No doubt, man. We here. Holy was here, man.
Yeah,
Appreciate
and
y'all.
we're definitely making some more music, my man. Because
sure,
you're
for
one of my
sure.
favorite rappers out.
Thank you, bro.
For real.
I mean a lot. Thank
For
you.
real. Thank you guys for watching. We'll be back on Saturday at Hexpo, and then tune in next week for the official Halloween episode.
Bye, y'all.
Should be dead real. If you from the ghetto, then you understand. Shorty from the ghetto, but she pretty like a motherfucker. Ass out the head, she got titties like a motherfucker. Call them niggas bros, but not a one of them her blood brother. Daddy got killed, he wasn't there to give no hug to her. Mother wasn't quite a crackhead, but she did sniff coke inside a Newport playing rummy and bid with. She used to try to sneak in the room with a little smile face. Mother told her take it upstairs, stay in the child place. Fast forward, now she 19, checking for telfare and looking for attention elsewhere, cause nobody else cared. Lacking real awareness, her mother raised her off welfare. She got a merchant off of Alibaba, now she sell here. She jacking niggas who could barely do for self. All she gotta see is some Cardi frames or a Louis belt. Yeah, And without no ethics involved, she removed the ethic of draws. She sucking sex in them raw. And that was rumors. They treat her like she